What's up, everyone? Corm here. Today we'll be playing Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, Ostfront. We're going to be starting a Conquest campaign as Germany fighting against the United States of America on the Western Front. For the name of the game, we're just going to go with Zarike. The difficulty, we are going to... Let's see here, we got... Normal difficulty reduces enemy infantry health, reduces enemy weapon accuracy for all units. All those stats are standard values. We'll go with normal. Economy, we're going to go high so we get a higher amount of starting resources. And we're going to go with a large campaign size. As for Fog of War, we will be playing with that. Now, for those of you that don't know much about this game, here we can pick from our researched units and unlock units as we research them. And we have these credits here. We have 1,000 credits to spend on Operation Day 1. So everything I pick has a certain amount of credits. So I can pick a Cicerone squad for 74 credits, and it will take up 11 population cap, which you can see over here. So these are the phases. We have all the other phases unlocked or locked right now, but phase 1, I can have 60 population cap. So currently we have 8 research points to spend, so we're going to hop right into the research tree. Call-in stage 2 is actually free, so we're just going to research that right off the bat. My plan today for starting this campaign is I would like to lean towards a kind of mechanized artillery division. So we're going to work our way towards that with our unlocks. So we're going to be kind of strategic about what we're picking here. Now, of course, I do want to be mechanized, so when we go down to the infantry here, as you can see, we can get a rifle squad, which we'll go for right away. Eventually, we can get the veteran rifle squad, and then the Großdeutschland squad, which is motorized. Then we have to get another motorized squad, which we'll be able to unlock for free. And then finally, from there, we'll be able to get the armored rifle squad, which has half tracks following them, which really plays into our mechanized objective. But for now, we only have 8 research points, so we're not going to waste all of our research points on that just yet. So we'll get the basic rifle squad because they are just much better than a Cicerone. Now, Aufklär squads, recon is kind of important in this game. Reconnaissance units have 20% more vision. However, we have a very limited amount of research points right now, so we're not going to get recon just yet. Instead, we're going to start leaning towards the artillery factor of our division, so we can get the 7.5 centimeter leg 18. And then we might just straight up purchase the 10.5 centimeter LEFH 18, which is an artillery gun. This is more of a field assault gun. This is more of an artillery gun, so that's what we're going to go with. Now, we have one more research point. We could spend it to get the Panzer I OSV, but that's just a light tank with a machine gun on it, and we're not too interested in that. So, let's get something with some anti-tank capabilities, just in case we run into that on Operation Day 1. This is a light anti-tank gun. So we're going to go for that. And that's all our research points. Alright, now we got 1,000 credits to spend on phase 1 with 60 population cap and phase 2 with 80 population cap. Okay, so it turns out for our first army composition here, we couldn't actually afford to purchase the artillery gun that we researched. We could, however, manage to pick up a Lig 18, but this is what we will be rolling with. We spent all 1,000 credits on 2 rifle squads, an officer, which we'll get more into his abilities later, a medic squad, an AT detachment, the Panzerbusch, and the League 18. Unfortunately, again, we couldn't get anything in Phase 2. So this is what we'll be rolling with for our first matchup. Now, we have two choices here. This is a lower risk mission down here. It gives us 200 units and 200 credits and 900 ammunition. We go here, we get 300 credits and 500 ammunition. Now I think we also get a reward, an extra reward for winning, if I remember correctly. We're going to go for the extra units. We have 1100 ammunition and stockpile here. Now of course our units are going to need to be resupplied at the end of the battle, so we'll be using this resource. But credits are far more important in this very moment. With that being said, let's get right into the battle. Alright, here we go. We are in the battle. It seems to be a little bit dark, but maybe lightening up. Alright, and immediately on the map you can see we have enemy reinforcements coming in from the southwest. We have 2 points we need to get here. They seem to be quite entrenched, so that will be interesting to watch. Now for this rifle squad, we're going to get them up on the flank over here. See if they can cut off the enemy reinforcements. With that as well, we're going to get the AT gun up, and we're going to make sure that we keep our Panzerbusch close to the left, but advancing with the front lines. Now as for the officer, he has a special ability here. He has binoculars, and what he can do is he can actually spot enemy positions for us on the front line. Now of course we're going to have to move the Leg 18 up as well. These guys, they could probably move up here. I'm sure this wall is a better position. We're just going to keep everybody advancing. Now as for the medics, we're going to split them up. We're going to get one medic here to stick with this group, and we're going to have one medic sticking with this other group here. Seems like we can continuously move up here. Make sure our Panzerbusch keeps moving. Make sure our leg keeps moving. Contact. Just one man. See what we can spot with our officer from here. Oh yeah, we got enemies on point. Now if I hit F6 and give an attack ground order, my officer will continue to look in that position. We got some fire off on the left here, so let's see if we can get up in this stretch. Start providing some support. Get this league up here. Or, excuse me, this Panzerbusch and this league. Getting these guys in a better position would be excellent. Now, one great thing about this game is you can actually take direct control of units. We can get on the line here and support our comrades. A little bit of a better position for the league if we get this right up on the hill. That'd be great. Alright. Let's keep moving this squad forward. Get the officer in a good position. He's scouting plenty of enemy units over here. And there is a lot. There goes our league opening up. Have these guys start opening up. MG into hopefully a better position. We're going to move the league over here. They're going to need that support a little more. Alright, it seems like these guys have finished their skirmish over here, so we're going to have them move up a bit. There we go, we got our league opening up over here. Let's take some... We got a whole squad going in over there. Oh, perfect shot. Hold B, you can actually see enemy casualties and your casualties. Ours will be highlighted in yellow. We have none yet. Now, medic can actually heal some casualties depending on how the unit dies. Hold this guy back. Now you can see he has 38 out of 200 health. Now we should be able to do some medical supplies to heal him. This is not good at all. Get these guys down.
Feuerbereit!
Gotta move this guy into a better position. Let's get these guys to assault this position. We're just gonna have them toss grenades and assault the point. We're gonna get that medic out to heal this guy. Up here, we got enemies close in this trench. Looks like this medic can only get one guy. Woo! They pushed me through the smoke. Big mistake. Alright, we got our league in a better position now, so he can give us some assistance. That is okay. Let's get our officer up here. It looks like our Panzerbusch got
Ja, wohin mit dem
destroyed.
Ding?
Achtung, feindliches Geschütz.
Fine, we've nearly captured this point.
Feindgeschütz.
Looks like they rearmed that gun there. We're gonna make sure we
Dann
take
packt
that
mal
out before
zusammen.
it leaves us. There we go. That seems to be a small artillery gun. M8 howitzer, I think I would like to capture that.
Feuer bereit.
Sanitäter!
Feuer bereit.
Alright, we managed to get a guy out here. Now if we can see where our MG assistant died, he should have some more ammo on him. There it is right there. Just get our guy to come out here.
Zu Befehl!
We did everything in his body. Now we have the proper support.
Befehle?
We're gonna leave a few guys back to defend this point.
Was sollen wir
And
tun?
everybody else, we need to assault the next point, which seems to be relatively clear.
Bereit.
But we need to make sure that we advance with the proper support.
Sanitäter ist
The league is in
einsatzbereit.
position, so if we need that to open up, that should not be a problem.
Verstanden.
Get our officer to move up here.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
It seems like the point is clear, so we're going to give an F5 order, which is an attack order, and they will just move up and attack whoever they see as they get onto the point.
Geht's los?
Get these guys into position here.
Jawohl!
Wann geht's los?
It seems to be clear. Alright, while we capture this point,
Jawohl.
Befehle?
we're going to see if we can reclaim any weapons. It seems like the M8 was completely destroyed, unfortunately.
Zu Befehl.
I see some weapons on the minimap here, but I think they're part of the map. Yeah, MG42 mount. We had one back here, light AA gun, but we can't get on it. Let's just make sure we grab our Panzerbusch. That seems to be a pretty successful battle. We'll just get into any trenches here and cover in case any
Was sollen
more
wir tun?
enemies find their way into an assault position. We're gonna get the MG ammo barrel up with these two MG operators. Now, if I group these guys together, they will share ammunition between each other.
Geht's los?
Was sollen wir tun?
This seems to have been a successful first mission of the campaign. What is our commander's name? Marius Cullen. Now we could click continue to keep playing, so if we were on the battlefield collecting any enemy vehicles, repairing them, and trying to get them back to our side, we could do that. However, we have nothing to recover, so we are going to close the battle. 73 infantry kills to our 12 deaths. And of course, we killed one quote-unquote vehicle. In this case, it was the M8 howitzer. Operation Day 1 was a success. Now we'll recoup and get back out there. Now, as you can see, a resupply will cost us 78 credits and 174 ammunition. And once we do this, that will resupply all of our units, including our losses and all the ammo that they spent. Now we're going to have to throw our rifle squad back into this composition because this rifle squad was essentially entirely wiped. Now, we have 669 units to play around with, which unfortunately still is not enough for us to get the LEF H18 at 770 credits. So, we will wait And in the meantime, what we're going to do is we're going to get another rifle detachment. However, we do have 5 research points. Let me just take a quick peek at our research points here. Now, our officer has the binocular ability, but he can also actually call in some special abilities, but we're not going to go for those just yet. Panzerbusch on a half track, that's pretty interesting. Field engineers with a flamethrower, that's pretty interesting. Kind of think that I want to get myself a sniper to take out those high value targets. And with that, that'll allow us to get an Alpha squad, which is good because we can start getting some recon out on the fields, get that extra vision. Now we have 3 more research points to spend. We could get ourselves a mortar, but we won't be able to really afford it at this point. Anyways, it appears we could also upgrade our artillery. We could even get a Vesp, which goes straight into our mechanized idea here. Now, I presume, from the looks of it, the Vesp is actually just an LEF H18 on a tank chassis, which is great for us. Now, the Hummel is even stronger, as it will be this 15 centimeter, also known as 150 millimeter cannon on tracks. Now, I think we're going to go straight for the Vesp, research it right away. Now, of course, we certainly can't afford it at 669 credits. Let's see how much it costs. 980. Now, if we do this battle just right, we might be able to pick ourselves up one of these. But we're not going to save all our credits. The operation, this campaign, is only going to get harder from here. We're going to need more infantry on the front lines. So for phase 2, we're going to pick up a sniper. We're going to pick up an Alpha squad. And a matter of fact, we're actually going to shuffle our deck here, because in phase 1, we're going to want to get the officer, the Alpha, the sniper, the League 18, the Panzerbusch. And now the reason we're going to do this is because we're going to get all of our recon units in position before we move forward and begin an assault with our infantry sections. With that being said, of course, 35 does not fill this population cap. We're going to grab another rifle squad and put them in phase A. Now these guys, pretty cheap, but it's only about 40 more credits for a full rifle squad. But we will actually sit on this. 328 credits. We'll leave that for next time. We'll get the AT detachment in the medic in phase A. 55 out of 60. Perfect. Then we got 2 extra rifle squads coming in. As you can see, the MG operator actually, from that battle, got 2 ranks, which has increased his stamina and his accuracy with weapons. I forgot. Every other battle is actually a defense mission. So right now we're going to be on the defense. It's been a while since I've done one of these conquests. So if we go up here, we can actually purchase small defenses for 1 research, which we're going to do. And so what that will do is that will give us a few AI defenders set up in various positions. Defense. Now, of course, that means we're going to have to reshuffle again because we're on the defense. We're not going to need that immediate reconnaissance because it gives us a little bit of time to set up. But what we are going to want is to throw any of our support weapons in phase 1 because we're going to want to get those in positions as quickly as possible. This one will give us 200 credits and 900 ammunition. We will confirm that and we'll get right into it. It appears we have enough to get phase 1 and phase 2 in right away. Now we have 2 points to defend. We're going to get a rifle squad there.
Scharfschütze.
We're going to sniper up here in the middle.
Bin bereit.
Okay, so it's actually telling us where they're coming from. So they're mostly coming from the southwest, but we're going to have some coming in from the northwest. That's good to know. That means we'll get 1 rifle squad
Jawohl.
up in the northwest and 2 rifle squads up in the southwest. Now, of course, all these guys coming from the southwest could come down to this point. That's fine.
Rücken wir. Wo
We need to
soll?
get these moving, though. We have no time to waste.
Sanitäter bereit. Offizier erwartet weiter. Braucht jemand ein Pflaster?
We're going to get a medic up on this side and a medic up on this side. Now, in this battle, I need to have my medics pick up a weapon. They only have Lugers. It's always good to make sure your medic has a weapon. Now, we're going to make sure that we have an anti-tank weapon on both sides. Of course, we don't have a dedicated one for each flank. We do have these AT infantry and then the Panzerbusch. So we'll get the Panzerbusch on the right. Actually, you know what? We'll get the AT infantry on the right, and then we'll get the Panzerbusch on the left.
Wo sollen wir mit dem Teil hin? Jawohl.
Now we have trenches here, which is wonderful. We're actually just going to occupy this trench right here with this squad, and then
Ja.
with this squad, I suppose this trench isn't too bad to occupy. We'll get in there.
Haben wir einen Marsch?
With our Aufklärer squad, we'll get into this trench here.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
A little nervous. I'm getting attacked from both sides here, so we're just gonna hop ourselves into this trench, which does give us cover from both sides.
Jawohl.
We're gonna make sure these guys aren't sitting in a hole, and then we're gonna spread these guys out a little. Get the MG in there.
Jawohl.
Jawohl. Rücken wir aus?
Wann geht's endlich los?
Make sure there's a little bit of spread between my units.
Bereit.
Bereit.
Not entirely sure what direction we're going to need to be completely aware of here, but we're going to get our MG gunner up here. We're going to make sure to keep him close
Wann
to
geht's
his
los?
MG ammo bearer right there. And we're going to get these 2 guys kind of spread out over here, and we'll move them as they need to be moved.
Wie lauten die
As for our
Befehle?
league, we'll get that there. As for our AT infantry, we'll get them down in this trench. As for our
Wo soll das Ding
Panzerbusch, we'll
hin?
make sure that's over here. These guys,
Wie lauten die Befehle?
want to make sure nobody is too far out of range here. You know, as a matter of fact,
Befehle?
we're going to get these guys on this wall first, and then if they start getting overwhelmed, we'll start pushing them back.
Geht's los?
These guys need to get a little bit more spaced out here.
Ja.
These guys won't be able to see anything unless they're on the
Ich bin bereit.
sandbags,
Geht's
Hat
los?
jemand Feuer?
so make sure that they're in position.
Bereit.
That should be
Wann
good.
geht's los?
We have a sniper here in the middle. It'd be awesome if we could get him up here. Unfortunately, that's not an option. Just seeing if there's anywhere he can go that's a nice heightened position.
In Bewegung.
He might be able to get up there. No, cannot. Well,
Hoffentlich
up on
sehen
this
Sie mich
small
nicht.
little knoll does not seem like a bad position. Look at him with the face cover. That's cool. Any better position for him? Just checking. This terrain is nice and high, but I can't really get over there effectively. I think just right here behind these boxes. And then as for our officer,
Erwartet weitere Befehle.
we'll just get him right here. If he needs support in the middle, we can easily move somebody over. Medic, we're going to have to get over here. What's our other medic up to? He's back here, so we're going to get him. Honestly, not a bad spot. We'll get him right in there. As for our league,
Wie lauten die Befehle?
could certainly be in a better position. We're going to move it to this side of the trench here. In a Panzerbusch, we're going to move to here. Getting up on a nice hilltop position with these weapons is going to be important for us.
Jawohl.
Rücken wir aus? Jawohl!
This wall is actually too tall for some of our infantry to peek over. In some cases here. We got the MG ammo bearer there.
Haben wir einen Marschbefehl?
Where's our MG?
Geht's los?
MG operator,
Wie
there it
lauten
is.
die Befehle?
So we're going to make sure to get his ammo bearer close by.
Geht's los?
And it looks like they are starting their assault now. They're coming in on this side here.
Befehle?
So the first throes of the battle will be taking place here on the northwest side.
Geht's los?
Which means we're going to get these guys into a better position to support the line.
Wie lauten die Befehle? 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 Stellung halten! Ja. Schnell in Deckung jetzt!
Jemand Munition?
Get this league just up on this hill a little bit more. Oh, we got an enemy vehicle approaching. We get our AT infantry up right away.
Ich glaub, mich hat's erwischt!
Trying to destroy the engine of this thing. Engine's dead. We're gonna keep shooting it. There we go. Looks like we've completely disabled it by this point. Yeah, perfect. Alright. We're gonna push this guy back. We've taken one captain in here, and unfortunately looks like another can't. Our league
Wo soll
over
das
here
Ding hin?
probably get a shot off. Being a little shy. Distance seems to be a little far.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Get this guy healed up. Alright, it seems like we're going to need some support over on this flank, so we're going to be moving over. our infantry squads here. Seems like they're not going to be attacking on this far side. If they are, we can move our units. For now, we'll just get guys into this trench here, and then we'll get these guys moving out. Get these guys into position for a flank here. Where's our MG?
Wir sind in der Überzahl.
Okay, this is a bad idea. Shot. Yep, there it is. Woo! How are we doing on ammunition here?
Was sollen wir tun?
Let's get our MG up again.
Neben! Dafür gibt's ein Radio!
Looks like our guys are starting to run out of ammunition here, but it seems like they are starting to run out of infantry to push us as well. Actually, I think this is probably a good trench to hold out. Although, we could start trying to counterattack and seeing if we can recover any enemy weapons. Let's see if we can make that possible. Looks like we might be able to repair the armored car here. F5 order on this guy. Perfect. Now we have two Brownings out there, and then we have another Browning right here. Actually is facing us, and we want to be careful with what we do here. Let's actually just get on this wall over here. Let's go this way. What is that? Ah, 37mm AT gun. Let's get our guys all along this wall. Let me get this MG or this rifle out. Seems that gun's a little bit
rüber.
Deckung! Ich werfe eine Granate!
Ah!
Sunny! Hier
Don't
rüber!
hold back. No.
Achtung! Feindliches Geschütz!
Alright, we need a medic up to the front here.
Scharfschütze hier.
Actually, let's get the sniper up. We completely forgot about. Let's get our medic up to heal some of these guys here.
Unterwegs!
Alright, now let's see if we can capture...
Wir aus?
We lost a few guys there, but that's okay. It'll actually be worth it if we can capture
Was sollen wir tun?
some support weapons here.
bis Weihnachten. Ja, ja.
Which, it looks like we are going to capture this M8 howitzer. Which will really help us in our next assault.
Ja, wohin mit dem Ding?
Just roll this back to our lines.
Dann packt mal zusammen. Ich glaub, mich hat's erwischt.
Pass auf!
We got the MG here to rescue our soldiers, or excuse me, the medic. Here to rescue our
Wann geht's endlich los?
downed men. Let's see if we can get our sniper to take these guys out here.
Scharfschütze in Bewegung.
Get this back in this box.
Los jetzt! Bewegung!
Get the medic to pick this guy up.
Feindliches Geschütz. Hier, Scharfschütze. Nicht zu
Yes, the sniper is doing work. He's picking guys off.
Begebe mich in Deckung.
Can we see them from here? Ooh.
Unten bleiben.
Scheiße! Der hat mich Achtung! Feindliches Geschütz! Halte das Gebiet!
Deckung! Deckung!
Stellung
Hinter den
halten!
Hügeln. Pass auf.
Achtung, feindliches Geschütz.
Sucht euch Deckung.
Aufhalten! Da drüben! Draufhalten! Machköder! Feuer wieder! Wir brauchen hier vorne dringend Munition!
Hoffentlich sehen sie mich nicht.
Da drüben.
Oh, look at that. These sneaky little Americans. Wish I could hold my breath, but doesn't seem like I can. Oh. Stand back up.
Achtung,
There we go.
Feindgeschütz.
Kopf runter!
Oh. Oh. I'm messing with my stance. There we go. Alright, come on.
Bleibt standhaft! Sunny, zu mir! Dort! Haltet!
Volltreffer.
Dort drüben! Draufhalten!
We might not be able to hit his.
Volltreffer.
But we did. Woo! Alright. Move our sniper back now.
Feindliches Geschütz! Pass auf! Jawohl!
Now, 37mm AT gun for free. That is
Rücken
hard
wir aus.
to say no to.
Braucht jemand einen
We're also
Sanitäter?
quickly going to get our gun for our medic here.
Ich brauche einen Sanitäter!
We don't need that. M1 carbine. Perfect.
Wie
That's a
lauten
good
die
medic
Befehle?
weapon anyways.
Sanitäter hier. Wo werde ich gebraucht? Nehmt das Teil in die Hand und los.
Perfect. We're gonna keep these guys in position until our support guns are
Wohin mit dem
back
Ding?
at our lines.
Hat jemand Lust auf eine Runde Skat?
Ja!
Does not seem like they will be assaulting us with any more units, as a matter of fact. So we're actually going to take these guys.
Wann geht's
Vorsicht!
los?
Feindliches Geschütz!
MP40 is out of ammo.
Ja.
Befehle!
We're going to take these guys, come out here, and see what we can recover. Now, we may also
Achtung!
be able to repair this scout car. We can. Now, it has a 50 cal on top and a 30 cal on the back. This will be a great tool for us to have in our future
Jawohl!
pushes. Another 37mm gun here. We're going to get 2 riflemen
Ja! Geht's los?
out to secure that.
Wann geht's endlich los? Wie lauten die Befehle? Wann geht's denn endlich los? Was sollen wir
We're
tun?
going to capture these 2 Brownings up here.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Bereit.
Haben wir Spielkarten dabei?
Oh Mann.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
Reinhold Brauer, he's getting some beautiful mechanical experience. Fixing up the engine of this M3A1 Scout car. It's a beautiful vehicle. Plenty of space for soldier butts.
Wann geht's los?
Reinhold Brauer was probably a mechanic's apprentice before the war. Perhaps his father was a mechanic. And he picked up a few skills. Or maybe he was a mechanic.
Unterwegs!
Either way, looks like he got it fixed.
Panzer, wir sind einsatzbereit.
Ah, the engine is still dead, so it looks like he was repairing the wheels.
Ich bin bereit.
Let's take a repair kit from there. Perfect. He can definitely repair the engine, although it might take
Alles
longer.
klar.
But he has plenty of time, as he has allies supporting close by.
Wie lauten die Befehle?
I've got a recon unit making sure to survey the area ahead.
Jawohl.
Jawohl.
We'll get another one up here. Make sure we're seeing farther into this field here of support. Vehicle repaired.
Weihnachten. Ja, ja.
That is what we want to hear. Ran over some American troops there. Absolute disrespect.
Hat hier jemand ein Bier dabei?
102 infantry kills to our 9 losses, 3 of which were AI defenders. Beautiful. 200 resources gained. 200 units gained, 1 star, 4 research points, 200 from the map resource bonus, 900 risk factor, increased everything, and then a little bit of payback. Beautiful. Now our resupply will cost 223 ammunition, 274 units. We have enough for that. Although we probably shouldn't have done that because we just resupplied, I believe, all of these. I was not thinking clearly. But we can dismiss these for 65 apiece. And I don't think we need any of these. These 30 cals are old. They're World War I 30 cals from the looks of it, potentially. So we are going to just go ahead and dismiss these for 65 credits apiece. We, of course, captured the M3A1 Scout car, which we could dismiss for 97. The 37mm guns, which we will not be dismissing. Now the Panzerbusch 41, we're going to undeploy that, and we're going to dismiss it. We now have 2 much more powerful anti-tank guns to replace it. We also picked up the 75mm M1A1, also known as the M8. Now this can be dismissed for 280 points. Of course, we have the League 18, which is effectively the same weapon, although this may have more range. However, we can dismiss it for 280 credits, which we are going to do, which leaves us with 1,158 credits. Plenty, more than enough, for us to purchase our first Vesp. This is a beautiful tool of destruction. Now, we need to reshuffle our deck because we will be assaulting in the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of our Conquest in Call to Arms, and I hope you will return and join me in the next one. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. We're trying to get to 100 subs. See you guys in the next one.